EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for November 18th, 2021. We have an unseasonably warm day today ahead of a cold front with strong southwesterly winds ahead of it. As you can see next to me here in the video, 62 to 70 is the spread from northwest to southeast. We are expecting this cold front to move in later today and this evening, so we're expecting some showers to rotate through with that. So we're going to see an increase in clouds right before the rain gets there, but you're going to have some sun in most areas before that, allowing these temperatures to soar. And look at tomorrow. This is very November-like, going from 62 to 70 one day. 40 to 47 is a spread for Friday. So it's going to be back down to reality again, and it's going to be breezy on top of that. It's not going to be a very good day to be outside here on Friday. So today's video forecast is sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County. Join the Unlimited Car Wash Club starting at just $13.95 per month. It's the only place where weather doesn't matter. You can wash your car as often as you like during a calendar month for one low monthly rate. And if you mention EPAWA, you get your first month for just $9.95 a month. So just mention that you saw the video or mention EPAWA by name, which shouldn't be hard because as soon as you pull into the car wash, there's a big banner there that can remind you, the EPAWA banner that they have as the official meteorologist of North Penn Car Wash. So just mention you saw the video and that you follow EPAWA, and you'll get the first month for $9.95. Okay, so that's North Penn Car Wash, 986 Summertown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So again, today, cold front moving through, going to be later today, and this moves through pretty quickly. There's a lot of cold air advection behind this, so obviously the temperature is going to drop off pretty quickly overnight, low to mid-30s overnight, and only recovering 40 to 47 across the region from northwest to southeast on Friday. That's not going to be the big story, though. Not only is it going to be cold, it's going to be breezy, so it's going to feel colder than this, and it's going to feel like you're in the 20s and 30s at times, depending on what the wind chill is. During the day. We have various winds throughout the day that are going to be 15 to 25 miles per hour, right? Here's the wind here. We're going to get to the wind chart. Here's what the wind is generally across the region on Friday morning, especially. I think the worst of the wind's going to be in the morning, like late overnight in the morning on Friday. And 15 to 25 is your common gust. You might have a few gusts get in the upper 20s to near 30. So it's not going to be crazy wind, but at the same time, combine this with these temperatures, 40 to 47. That's what you're dealing with those temperatures. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting this off at 3 p.m. We have some showers moving into our northwestern areas at this point and are going to work its way southeast. This isn't particularly heavy rain, and a lot of these rain amounts you'll see are between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch. So it's not alert-worthy type stuff, and it should be fairly quickly moving. So we're looking at 6 p.m. here. Here is 7 p.m., okay, and then it just continues into New Jersey by early to mid-evening, okay? This is going to end in Pennsylvania here. Here's midnight. So most of these areas to the northwest of that line here has ended. It's coming to an end here in the Lehigh Valley down to Lancaster. Still some rain in southeast PA and across New Jersey and Delaware, which will move out by 4 a.m. When it finally moves off the coast, okay? So some of you have messaged me about the eclipse. So I'm going to start off with start off here in the morning, just to show you there could be some low-level ground fog in the morning here in the usual spots in eastern Pennsylvania. Once that burns off, you're going to be partly cloudy. You're turning partly cloudy ahead of this frontal boundary. So it's going to allow these temperatures to really soar, 62 to 70 today, right? The 62s are going to be up here because you're going to have less time for sunshine, but further southeast you'll have a lot more of that, and you can make it run at 70 degrees. As we get through the afternoon, the clouds are going to increase just ahead of that rain. And then once we get into once the rain ends, here's looking at midnight right here. The peak time for this partial lunar eclipse tonight, I'm told, is just after 4 a.m., okay? Well, here's 4 a.m. I just want to move ahead of that. Here's 4 a.m. right here. All of these areas in the interior of Pennsylvania should be in the clear for that. So if you live in Pennsylvania, western New Jersey, northern New Jersey, you should be okay. It's right on the coast here where you might have some problems during the height of that partial lunar eclipse. But if you wait about an hour or so, you might catch some of it, right before sunrise, okay? So there is an opportunity tonight. This is one of those celestial events you won't have a problem seeing the full, the peak of the lunar event tonight, the celestial event, and except unless you're right by the shore points, okay? Otherwise, you're looking pretty good for that. So if you do want to get up early for that. Just make sure you dress accordingly. It's going to be cold at that time, very cold. And the breeze is going to be starting to pick up as well. So you will be able to see it. It looks like overnight tonight the skies clear out behind that frontal boundary. Okay, so that's pretty good news. Once we get past this, we're going to be cold again here on Saturday, looking at partly to mostly sunny skies on Saturday as well. Now, Sunday, and this is I sound like a broken record here because I've been talking about this since last Friday when people started messaging me about a storm signal the following week. We did not list this as a storm signal because we didn't see a winter storm happening out of this, even though a few model runs a couple days ago were showing some really crazy solutions here with some rain and snow. And some social media outlets have jumped on that. And you know, maybe they're expecting something to change back or something, or I don't know. But I don't see any surprises with this. This is pretty straightforward as far as I'm concerned. You have a low pressure up here in the Great Lakes that's driving a cold front through the region. That's going to bring rain because it's going to be about 50 degrees or so, or maybe in the lower 50s in some areas on Sunday. Okay, so there's going to be rain. Now, once this moves through, just like this past front, it's going to be temperatures crashing. The problem is the storm here is very progressive. It's very far offshore at this point. There's nothing showing that it's coming up the coast or in time to get into this area, and a lot of that has to do with not really what the models are showing here, but where the positioning of the block is over Greenland. It is too far east, which keeps things a little bit more progressive. If it was more west, we have a chance for this blocking to take place, and you have a big wrapped up storm along the coast and an early season snowstorm. That is not the case in this. We have observed data. We can see where it is. We can see where the block is. Okay, and it's not going to miraculously blossom and head about 500 miles west of where it needs to be. Okay, and so it's not in the right position. This is just a progressive front. We have some rain coming through with the front here Sunday night and Monday morning. And I think in the afternoon we dry out a little bit. But then in its wake here, we have some snow showers that are going to come in here late Monday night and Tuesday. These snow showers are going to be with this trailing energy. And this trailing energy is responsible for kicking up some lake effect snow. So there's going to be lake effect snow showers and squalls possible here on Tuesday. And there's also going to be windy conditions here because you have a very tight gradient between high pressure that's over the lower Mississippi Valley and strong high pressure over in the vicinity of Maine here, okay? So the pressure gradient created between the two is going to have a channeling effect of wind. We're going to have some winds higher than we're expecting on Friday. Remember, I said 15 to 25, maybe isolated 30. On Tuesday, we have potential to get up in the 40s for gusts here because it's just going to be that channeling of the wind here as this system gets wrapped up here in New England. Okay, so we have some lake effect snow showers, and these might get pretty far south. Okay, this might not just be in the usual areas in the far north. We could get some rain or snow showers further southeast, depending where the temperature is. But I think you're going to be like struggling to get to 40 in a lot of locations here on Tuesday, and that means with the cold upper levels associated with this, you're going to have snow falling, maybe not sticking too well at first until it's one of those deals where it might be 38 degrees when it starts snowing and the temperatures plummet while the snow squall is taking place, and then you get a quick coating on the ground, and then the sun comes back out, it jumps up to 38, 40 degrees again, and it's one of those deals, okay? So that's what we're looking at for Tuesday. No big storm, no big nor'easter, okay? This moves off the coast. And then Wednesday, we turn to partly to mostly sunny skies in its wake and temperatures in the middle 40s. So that is your week ahead. We're going to continue to monitor the system here. By the way, I'm showing the GFS here, but the European model shows virtually the same thing. Canadian, virtually the same thing. There's no difference in spread here. One model, somebody's trying to hug here and suggest that it's doing something different. I really don't see this playing out much different than it's shown here. It looks like it's a cold front, and then you have that weak system trailing it that can give you lake effect snow showers on Tuesday. That looks like what we're dealing with, along with those cold conditions and breezing conditions in the wake of that front. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for November 18th, 2021. Have a great Thursday.